Okay, so this is a program called Aztec, and we primarily use it for high school equivalency students, or sometimes you will hear GED students. So students who are preparing to take that GED or high school equivalency exam. So when you log in, this is what you're going to see. This is your dashboard. So you have the amount of hours or time that you spent working in Aztec. And then to the right, this is where you have the classes that you are able to use on Aztec. So as you can see here, you have 3 classes. So I'm going to select the first one. Oh, and also right here, this bar will tell you how much of that class you have completed. So right now, since I've just added this account, you don't have anything, so it's at 0, but as you do more work, you'll start to see the bar filling across. Okay, so I'm going to click on the first class. And once you select those classes, again, you can select any 3 of those to work on, but I just selected the first one so I can show you what it looks like. So once you select that class, you're going to come to a screen that looks like this. And again, it shows you how much of the lessons you have completed by this bar or by this number here. So, and then it will also show you how much time you spent the past 7 days using the program. So you're going to go here to Learning Plan. So you can go ahead and click that. And once you do that, you will see the different lessons that are available. So there are practice tests that you can take to see how well you're doing before you even start. So what is most similar to ESL, to English classes, is going to be reasoning through language arts. The social studies is also really good because it's going to give you a lot of reading to do reading comprehension. And science is also very good because it's going to be more advanced science than what I'm able to provide in the ESL class. Okay, so you can either start by taking the test or you can go ahead and get right into the lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Reasoning through Language Arts. And once you click on that, then you can see all these different subjects. So let's say, for example, we want to start with writing skills. So you just go ahead and click that one. And then you have these different options over here. Well, actually, they're lessons, different lessons that you can take. You can start with the pre-test, which will tell you how much you know. Um, and then you can go ahead and proceed through each of the different lessons. And once you're done, you can take the post-test, and that will tell you how well you've done. So I'm just going to go ahead and click so you can see what the lesson actually looks like. So once you select one, it's going to load. And then you're going to come to a screen that looks like
In this
this.
lesson, you will learn how to
recognize and eliminate misplaced modifiers. Use smooth, flowing sentences rather than short, choppy, and redundant sentences. Understand parallelism and editing for correct usage.
Okay, so then as you can see, it reads to you, and you need to leave before you finish a lesson. You can go ahead and click Exit Lesson. And once you select Exit Lesson, it will save your place, so you don't have to worry about figuring out where
Understand
you
the
were.
proper use of pronouns
So I'm going to go ahead and
and
close that out
antecedents.
so we don't have to hear that again. Okay, so that's pretty much what each one of these topics on the left is going to do. So for example, maybe you want to do some science, maybe you want to do a little bit of writing during your study time, and then maybe you want to do some comprehension by studying science. So you can go ahead over to science, and you see there are 2 different sections. So you click on one of those, and you see the different levels, the different types of lessons for science. And you just select whichever one is interesting to you. Social studies. Once you select that, then you choose whichever one of these three topics you want to start with. And then again, the same thing. There's always the pre-test and the post-test. Um, and you go ahead and work through the different lessons. Okay, so I'm going to go out of this class and I'm going to show you the other two classes that you have available. And to do that, I can either go here to classes or I can go here to classrooms. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on classes. And again, you have three different areas that you can go to. So I'm going to go to the foundation solutions. Now this is generally where I have ESL students who want to advance their skills a little bit more quickly than the rest of the class. I generally have them start with this one because it gives them a really good foundation of English if they need it. So there's the capitalization, spelling, punctuation, grammar. So as you can see, it's going to get a little bit more advanced than what you're going to get in the app or in the classroom. So again, it's the same thing. There's a pre-test and a post-test, and you just work through the different lessons at your pace. Now, I haven't really talked about the math, but it's on your account, so you can use it as you would like to. Sometimes trying to work out math in a different language is a really good way to help your brain to be able to process things in another language. So as you're processing things like fractions or geometry or data analysis in English, it's forcing your brain to actually process things in English. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go back to classrooms. I think that's everything. Um, so if you have any questions, you have my phone number and my email address, so you can email me, send me WhatsApp or text or however you want to contact me.